Hey, Jack.
Hey, Matt.
We're here, the CouRage Nadeshot Show, live with absolutely no sponsors. So if you thought what we said before was bad, it's going to get even worse.
Oh, yeah.
It's our last hoorah. Hoorah? I can't say that. Shout out the military and the Marines. I'm sorry for disrespecting that body of the military.
You know, it's
a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
I played 3 hours of pickleball.
How you feeling? How's the body feeling at
I'm
32?
surprisingly worse than I thought I would be at it. Like, I came in with some optimism. And what you realize, if you don't really, like, stay active and play sports, like, for me, everything got cut off after Black Ops 2 came out. Like, I played rec league basketball a little bit with Hector before I moved to L.A., and then we had the COVID rec league.
Yep.
But holy shit, dude. I have no body awareness, like, in space, in motion.
Well, you were also playing with Jesser and Zach, who are, like, two athletes.
No, I know, but I'm like, at a certain point, I realized I'm going to need a lot of work because I was scared for the ball to get sent my way because the disappointment that Zach would feel when I would lose those points, I could just feel it in the air.
Really? He wasn't...
Just shame, bro.
Really?
Just shame.
Yeah, he is definitely ultra competitive, too, so you know.
He hit me with, like, no, it's all good.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, dude.
And he hates losing to Jesser.
And I know it's my fault. And so it's just like, what am I going to sit here and do? My wife is certainly going to be better than me at pickleball, and I'm not prepared for that day.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's going to be like next week.
Yeah.
She's athletic.
That's true.
How you doing, Jack?
I'm doing great, man. I mean, this trip has been absolutely awesome. I think switching it towards a much more live stream focus has been so much fun.
Yeah.
All the positive sentiment online, the werewolf game last night that you were popping off in.
Thank you. We got to turn that into a VOD. Are we going to get that up on YouTube? Please, dear God.
I mean, that was awesome. Everything's been awesome. Seriously, this has been my favorite camp we've had. Our favorite summer send-off we've had. And I'm great. A little hungover. But nothing this cold brew can't fix.
Yeah, that's what I got this mango puff juvie for. We that werewolf game was a lot of fun. I like the live stream aspect too. I think the problem that I had coming in this trip is that I was really excited to IRL stream, but I told the chat yesterday, I told Sean, who's been helping me full time, IRL stream's tough if you don't just have the chat in front of you at all times.
Yeah.
And then I feel anxious because I haven't said anything to anybody, and I'm like, oh, this is boring. Nobody's watching this shit. This got to suck. I wish I would have came into this trip with like the intent to live stream everything, because as soon as the camera broke down yesterday, I'm like, fuck, dude, I ain't going live again. Because I've just been grinding Val, streaming 10 hours a day for the last like 8 months. It's been a nice little break.
No,
at the same time, I'm like, ooh, I'm really wasting 100 Thieves dime on this camp here.
No, dude, it's been great.
My wife's like taking care of Gracie all by herself. I'm over here having a drink, just ripping pickleball. Mud Dog's vape, trying to get this dice in this red solo cup. She's going through absolute hell.
Yeah, you're texting on the side. Just like,
I sent her a wall of blue last night. I'm like, honey, she ripped solo parenting at one point in the iMessage. I'm like, fuck.
Damn.
She's right, though. Damn.
She'll be all right.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you didn't cut anything off.
This juvie's really starting to kick in. I'm going to really start talking here.
Don't worry. I don't care. I have 3 brain cells working, which is 3 times more than an Abel.
Yeah, Ian's I told him yesterday, he looked a little sickly.
Bro, he needs to get outside more.
He needs to go get some blood work done.
Oh, you think like legit?
I don't know. He just looks a little unhealthy.
Bro, he did like a 3-week subathon.
He did. He
didn't go outside.
Bro, these subathons are crazy.
They're insane. Are you going to do a real subathon?
Fuck yeah.
And you're going to sleep on stream?
I don't know how that's going to work out, bro. Because I like wake up in the middle of the night thinking people are in the house. Like I have very. I think it's like PTSD from when my mom was having seizures in the middle of the night. Like my whole family kind of has it. If you wake up my brother from a dead sleep,
he's like,
bro, he'll be reaching for his like pistol.
Damn.
I swear to God. So I'm curious what the people on the stream are going to see. Like when Haley and I first started living together, she was scared shitless because I would wake up like and I would think that somebody was like, lucid dreams, or what are they called? When you see bad things, it's not lucid dreaming. There's sleep paralysis, but I'm moving, but I can't remember any of it.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and I sleep in I can't sleep with like clothes on, so I have underwear on at all times, boxer briefs.
I mean, since you have ED, you don't have to worry about like.
There's going to be no morning wood.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that, which I know is a big thing for people.
They're gonna like, why is that thing indented?
Yeah. Does he have an innie? Is that his belly button or never mind? Yeah. No, that's gonna be crazy. I think what would be smart too to really help with your
Sometimes
sleep
it's gonna be
paralysis.
electric.
You should let them keep TTS on so that they can like send like door knocking or like glass breaking and see how that helps your paralysis.
My biggest concern is that I'm just going to quit after like 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this: subathon like that's a young man's game, bro. That's a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 19-year-old's game.
You know what's kind of fucked up? This is going to sound insane. And yo, Jinx,
Most of what you say is insane.
just so you know, this is like a random like tangent. I actually was disappointed when Jinxie did I think he was doing the Elden Ring playthrough and he quit. Whereas like Kai and Speed, they're like sitting here doing 5 days straight of hardcore Minecraft. Like I look at Jinxie a little differently now because he just bombed out. But I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to quit.
Okay, so you're almost taking inspiration from him.
Yeah.
Because he's still crushing it. I saw him with 100K viewers the other day. He's fine. He quit his
No,
stream.
no. I just meant from like the pure competitive nature against yourself. Like I have to finish Elden Ring. I think he sat there for like 12 hours and then called it.
Oh, yeah, no, he crashed
I get
out
it too.
that.
I'm like, dude, if I was sitting here averaging 50, 60,000 viewers, I'd be live for like 3 hours, hit him with 12,000 minutes of ads, and
Get
I'm
to
out.
Tahiti.
Yeah,
bro. I think about that all the time.
Ninja was in the news again on Drama Alert this morning. Did you see this clip about Kai Cenat?
I like woke up
He's not wrong. I don't think
and I
he's
saw
wrong.
like a quick blurb on it and I just fell back asleep, bro. I woke up and fell asleep like 6 times today. So what exactly happened?
Basically, everybody said he was calling out Kai again because he implicated that they were prolonging their hardcore Minecraft playthrough, like Tim did with like Fall Guys or something like that.
Oh yeah, Tim milked that shit.
And you know what? He's a content creator. You know, he's played the game before, so I don't think it's wrong that he feels that way, and he could be right. I didn't really watch the Minecraft. I would tune in for a couple minutes here or there, but they've never really played the game. They didn't even know what the damn inventory was, and maybe they're lying about that too. But I think Tyler should just completely lean in. I know he doesn't like the drama, but holy shit, dude, the people love when he comments on anything topical in gaming, bro. I would just go all in.
You think just go all out on just like don't care what you say?
I mean, if he doesn't care about the money, then I think he should like genuinely just stop streaming. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, look at the blueprint of his life that he probably had carved out. He grinded streams for like 8, 9, 10 years before he ever saw the sun on the horizon.
Yeah.
Then he turned into like the biggest star in all of gaming. He made more money in a few years than most people, families for generations will ever see. And he clearly does not enjoy like the game and how it's played nowadays with just drama, fucking, controversy, collaboration, yada, yada, yada. So I think he just needs to have like a real conversation with himself and his wife. I'm sure they talk about it like 24/7.
Yeah.
I can feel like his stress just from not
100%
knowing what the future holds.
Oh, dude.
But at the same time, I'm like, the people that are griefing or trolling him in his comment, like the guy still is averaging like 10, 15,000 viewers just playing Fortnite, dude. That is insane.
I mean, I text him all the time. I'm like, you can tell. Like when you watch, and I love Tyler, I've told him, so you can tell how stressed he is playing solo. But he's changed his schedule to like 6 a.m. CST. He goes from like 6 a.m. CST to 10 a.m. CST, and he's offline before anyone else he could even collaborate with signs on. But when we sign on and get in a squad together, he'll play for 6 to 8 hours. And he's like, dude, this is so much fun. I'm like, just change your schedule 2 hours. We'll have more fun. But him playing solos, getting stream sniped, not enjoying the game as much, dude, he's losing his mind on there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's like anytime creators who are well off, like talk about their problems, it's like champagne problems, first world problems, but they're real problems for him. And you could just feel the stress behind the clips that you see. And of course they're cherry picked. Like that's exactly what he's saying. The internet, he could say like the nicest things. Like he said in the clip, I could get 5 no-scope headshots in the game, clip it, upload it to TikTok, it'll get 1,000 views. But if I say something about Kai Cenat, I'm going viral. It's like, the internet it does have an ass-backward way of doing things.
If I was him, I would start putting a sponsor just like over my face on the clip, like over my neck, so you can still see my face, and then be like, man, I hate Kai Cenat if I was Ninja. And then the clip would get clipped and go everywhere. But insert the sponsor. Would be
No,
right
those
there.
kids that are clipping it for a living are already putting those steak.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Those kids found a nice little pocket for themselves, nice little wave to hop
How much do
on.
you think they're getting paid just to clip and put a steak logo on things that
I don't
steak
know.
has no involvement in or with the streamer?
But that's what FaZe does too. Like Banks, he did like the Andrew Tate like strategy where
Just get it
he
out
just
there, yeah.
incentivizes people to clip shit for him and put it out on the internet. So all those like the most relevant For You page on Twitter or X.com that I would get are all like these 5 same dudes with the fucking avatar. I don't even know their names, but they just sit there and just post FaZe clips. And
That's
they
what
all
I'm-
have a lot of engagement.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing to hire my new social editor. I literally just have said to my stream and said, "You guys want to work with me? Spin up TikTok accounts, edit clips of anything from the stream, and just let me see what you guys can do."
Yeah.
Because people that are hungry, that's what you want.
Let's talk about the internet.
Who do you think's overrated? You know who I think is overrated? Tim the Tap Man on Call of Duty.
Overrated?
Tim, get off COD, bro.
I don't think
We're
he
done
was
with the
ever rated,
spectating.
bro.
No, I mean, he is so much more entertaining when he plays anything but COD. Get off COD, Tim. It's time to come have fun.
Who's overrated?
Nice Wig's Apex skill.
The Democratic Party.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Now, this podcast can go 2 ways. I can follow up on that and ask why, or I can turn this back into streamers.
I could go either
I
way
think-
too. Fork in the road right now, brother. We got some decisions to make. Let's talk about it. Kamala Harris,
I think Sketch on Madden's
Tim
overrated.
Walz. Is it Waltz or Walls?
Sketch is funnier not on Madden.
Huh?
Sketch is funnier when he's not on Madden.
I think he's just funny.
No, but I want to see Sketch go do more things. He's funny, dude.
Nah, who's overrated, bro? I can't even think of anybody.
Me,
I can't. I'm trying to cook up some drama, dude. Let's
me
think.
as a whole in my career at this point.
I've just been down this Valorant rabbit hole. That motherfucker Sam is different. I can't say shit about him. Tarek actually, when he cares about the game, is just disgusting. I don't get how they do it. You know what's overrated is fucking Icebox, dude. Icebox is the worst Valorant map ever made, and I will not have anybody disagree with me.
All
If
right, you
do
remove
it, you're wrong.
Icebox right now. What map you put
It
in?
is being removed.
I know, but what map you put in to replace it for you?
Split, I think, is top 3 map Valorant all time. Don't care what anybody says. Split just makes sense to me. Icebox is, I have talked about this a million times. And everybody's like, oh, you should like it, bro. It's an aim duel map. It's all aim fight. I'm like, bro, on offense and defense, when I'm going into a bomb site, there are 12,000 different angles that somebody could be fighting me from. And I don't have the dexterity nor the reaction time to hit these fucking, oh, God, it's piss. Oh, piss.
That's piss.
No, Ice Spy, and then it's dark and dreary. It sucks. B bomb site is just like the complete opposite of A. Just open lines. I like fighting B, but holy shit, that map is dog.
Damn, sorry.
Dog
I didn't know you
shit.
felt so strongly.
Overrated. I said, I don't like ice.
What else is overrated? What are overrated things in just life in general?
Overrated. Staying up late. Staying up late is overrated.
I agree with that.
The early morning hours are the best hours of the day.
When JHB team posts him like at like a random filming site location at like 4:30 in the morning on his Instagram story, I'm like, dude, go to bed. You'll be so much happier. Go to bed.
When I'm up early in the morning, like before everybody else, like I genuinely feel like I'm better than those people.
I woke up at 10 today. I felt like an absolute schmuck.
Yeah.
And I saw you in the text chat at 7:45. Who wants to play pickleball?
Nah,
I'm like,
you're a
this
real
dude's
piece
better
of
than
shit,
me today.
brother.
I am. I fucking hate me today.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to walk yet.
Nobody's awake. Like the
300
light
steps.
just hits different. Yeah, staying up late is overrated, and that's coming from somebody who used to be a night owl. We've had this conversation at this camp a couple times now.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely repeating some old material. But what else is overrated? Oh, you know what I'm excited about? You know what's overrated?
Genghis
is,
Khan.
The time that football starts during the season. I don't think it's overrated because I don't think anybody likes it. But
It was easy to take over
10
the world back
a.m.
then.
football just doesn't make sense in my head.
Like, you don't even have to try if you have horses back then.
What?
Genghis Khan is overrated.
Oh, dude, he fucked like everybody.
Yeah. But, like,
Prima
it's not
Nocta.
hard to take over the
Prima
world back
Nocta
then.
or something. Bro, that would have been insane. As soon as you get married, the king just gets to take a ride.
I mean, I
That's
get why
nuts.
people believed in all sorts of higher
That's
powers.
nuts.
Bro, think about back in the day.
Bro, you think he like fucked up like the one time and he turns out that one of the new husbands like likes to be cucked? He's like, hey, you can't enjoy this. Stop watching.
You just blew my mind.
They had to have like a name for that.
Who would win, Genghis Khan's entire army or one Spirit bomber that we have in the U.S. military?
Oh, the plane's winning. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or fucking napalm.
Fucking
Goddamn.
overrated Genghis Khan. If you're watching this, shit on. There's probably 6 people here. It's probably his relative. I think that's how the math works. It's like 1 in 3 people. Or is that herpes?
1 in 4 people have herpes. There's like 40 heads here, bro. That's a lot of disease.
Yeah. It's probably a HIPAA violation to just start throwing names out there. So I'm not going to do that.
This could potentially be the worst podcast we've ever filmed.
No, this is what people want, bro.
I've been watching Vampire Diaries. That's certainly not overrated. I'm 6 seasons in, brother.
You know, Vervain. You said that 12 times in Werewolf last night.
If you wear like a Vervain bracelet, you can't be compelled by these damn vampires. It's a good show. I like the cruddy like early 2000s like nighttime, like they're basically like soap operas. I'm like, I could get into this. Days of Our Lives, All My Children. My mom was fucking tapped in. I'm like, is that doctor really gonna fuck that woman right there?
My sister's been watching Desperate Housewives.
That's insane.
That might be the worst fucking show I've ever seen in my life.
No. There's got to be a reason that it's people watch it.
It was like all like in the early 2000s. It was like just all what old moms would watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was like hot dudes on it that would just sleep with the housewives and they just fantasized.
Well, that's what Bridgerton is to me. It's softcore porn. Every time I walk into the room when Haley was watching Bridgerton at the old content house, somebody was kissing somebody.
Hey, that dude in the first season, he's a good-looking guy. I enjoyed myself watching that. That's come from straight mail.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I haven't talked to you about this, bro. This is a great topic. And I know it's a little dated, but how do you feel as a very big Marvel fan that, oh my God.
That the Russo brothers and RDJ are back.
RDJ, wait, dude, what is his fucking name? RDJ.
Robert Downey Jr.
Dude, holy shit. I feel like my blood sugar
Take another
might
sip
be
of that
low.
right there. Keep going, buddy.
Bro, Dr. Doom.
I mean, here's what I want to know most.
They got to have a grand plan, obviously.
That is their break glass in case of emergency. Like, how much money? Robert Downey Jr. 100% has to be getting a percentage cut of the films.
I know, but let me ask you this. Of course, like, it's obviously a bit of a cop-out because they know it will be unbelievable just to have exactly what you're saying, him a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe again.
Yeah.
But with how well the Russo brothers have delivered like the best Marvel experiences we've ever had, like they actually have to have some conviction that it's a really good idea beyond just the namesake.
I mean, yeah, I think 100%. They needed this. They needed a refresh because Marvel has not been the same since Endgame. And Jonathan Majors had his whole legal battle going on.
Can't beat women.
And
just
all
can't
that
do
stuff.
it.
I don't know what the details are.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. Allegedly.
Yeah,
did he do that?
I don't know.
Domestic abuse? Okay, well, regardless, it's not a joke.
Yes. But either way, so they knew they had to do something, and this is their break glass case of emergency. The TV shows were a terrible decision. Watered down Marvel so badly. Don't care about any of those. Couldn't keep up with the amount of movies they were putting out, bro.
Loki was fire, though.
Yeah.
I love Loki.
Marvel felt like when 100 Thieves had 6 sponsored videos a week.
Yo, She-Hulk was insane, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe that guy.
I know Gabe knows what I'm saying. Yeah, that show was crazy. I would have twerked on that show. Remember that when that was all drama? Because like She-Hulk twerked? That was crazy. I'm excited, though. I am excited. What are your thoughts on that? I'm more scared when Matt's quiet than when he's just talking.
I'm kind of concerned because I'm literally blanking on his names. Harrison Ford, bro.
Oh,
something's going on with Harrison Ford because we learned like in the last 20 years that Harrison Ford's kind of a dick. Like some clips that you would see from him on set, some things he would say, some things he would do. That maybe I'm misinterpreting it, but all of a sudden he's over here like playing the Red Hulk. That's crazy. And he put out a quote. I don't know. Actually, it's not important. We shouldn't talk about it. I love Harrison Ford, to be clear. Air Force One, one of the best like action movies from that era. Ooh. You ever seen Air Force One?
No.
Oh my God. Harrison
really
Ford,
haven't.
bro, he's the president. The plane gets hijacked on Air Force One. So good. I had
sounds
Haley
crazy.
watching Armageddon with Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck.
Never seen it.
I'm here without you, baby,
Yeah.
but you're here with me in my dreams. You never seen it? Armageddon?
I have not.
They got to go up on an asteroid that's about to destroy the Earth to drill it
Holy shit.
and put a nuclear missile in it, a
That
warhead.
sounds fucking lit.
And they can't have the astronauts go up there and do it because, you know, they got like 2 weeks to destroy this thing. Bro, and it was Michael Bay. You're a Transformers guy, brother. You should love.
I am.
Fucking JHB was loping around here, brother. He looked like he had a fit straight out of Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And I asked him, you ever seen it? He said, no. I'm like, dude, you got a Letterboxd account. You're always talking about it. You never seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Bro, his letterbox kind of goes crazy. What would you want JHB to be in life?
Long haul truck driver.
Okay. I mean, he does love driving. He would, yeah. Yeah. He could be like a great like ASMR truck driver where like all of his videos wasn't him talking, but he just tells the story through this, and then midway through there'd be an image from a movie, and then he'd be at the movie set thing because I know he loves that, and people would watch that.
I'd watch it.
Have you ever seen the guy on Twitch that
I was in love once. I was married
that
once.
drives and then crashes in the game and he'll bang around?
Yeah, those are
Dude,
good.
Those videos
Nah, some of
every
these
time,
motherfuckers on the internet are funny.
they're so funny, bro.
For all the bad things that we complain about, like social media nowadays, like dude, there are some funny ass kids on TikTok. Some of these memes, bro. The Robert Kennedy Jr. one of the. All right, what are you doing? What are his initials again? Because now I'm fucking it up with RDJ.
RFK Jr.
RFK Jr.
Dude,
What are you doing,
have you
RFK?
eaten yet today?
No, I haven't eaten. That's the only thing about camp that's been
All right.
tough for me, bro.
I know, the
I don't
food.
eat breakfast, and then
Production, we are Gabe. I'm just gonna put this in your card.
no,
to
I'm
start
not
figuring
making
it out.
anybody go to Wendy's again. If anything, I'm gonna drive the damn car there myself because JHB did fuck up my order,
Okay.
and he fucked up Sparkle's order.
Well, I was trying to just get the ball rolling for that because I know
I
we got a hide and seek video to film. So
bro, I'm gonna be hiding in the fucking Wendy's. Come find me. Just look for the trail of
all right, you have 5 seconds to order your Wendy's order. What are you getting?
Dave single with cheese ketchup, 2 junior cheeseburgers, maybe even the double stacks if I'm feeling frisky with cheese and ketchup and mustard. Actually, even on the Dave single, 10 chicken nuggets, large chocolate frosty, large Dr Pepper, large fry.
How the fuck do you not have diabetes?
No, I don't eat all that. I just I like to have it as a buffet. Fast food for me is like my dirty little secret. You know, I
it's
spend
not a
extra
secret.
on, you know this.
Bro.
Like if you order from Domino's, sometimes if you just order 1 pizza, they fuck it up. So I order 2 just so I have some sort of variability in the perfect pie.
It is actually insane that
They
I
should
would
not have given me money.
I would never order fast food for myself or anything, but when we lived together, you'd order the stuff and somehow you'd turn fast food healthy in the few amount of bites you'd eat because you just get enough to keep you alive. And then there would just be all this leftovers. And I would come in like a damn Dyson vacuum and just I was just burger. French
Nah,
fries.
that's good living, bro. That's good living. I think I'm gonna.
No one clip that.
We're moving to Texas,
Legion's
and there's
just
a
eating
Portillo's
fucking
there.
banana back there, bro.
Hey, how'd you do that all in one bite? That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry, it just got me going.
We got to get on camera so I can watch it back later,
What?
over and over again.
You're about to say you're moving to Texas, and
There's Portillo's there.
good for you, man.
But honestly, we were talking about it too. I think me moving away from Chicago probably added a few years to my life because if you had like a glizzy counter, how many I would have eaten in those 10 years living in Chicago, I got to be careful on the hot dogs when I'm out there. But we're putting a home gym in. I'm pretty serious at this time. I regret so much stopping the lifting that I was doing pre-wedding because I was in there for like 3 months consistently.
You were going.
I felt great. Everything was going smooth as it could be. And then violent addiction and depression hit at the same time.
That's a tough combo.
Oh, yeah.
And they have a lot of, it's like a Venn diagram. It's like almost entirely one circle.
Oh, I just hit away from all my problems, dude.
That's healthy. It's like the opposite of therapy.
Valorant ruined my life,
Okay.
but made it better in the worst ways.
That is true.
I don't really know how to equate it.
Is the greatest...
I got to be positive in some way or another.
Is the greatest thrill in your life right now when the Valorant store refreshes and there's a skin you want?
No, because my Valorant, I own all the skins that I want, so my Valorant store is just bullshit.
Okay.
Everybody, check your store. I said, brother,
There ain't
it's
nothing
like a
left.
third world country out there, dude. You ain't want none of that.
Wow. Thanks for that correlation. Yeah, no, you made me fat. Fuck you.
I'm sure it was my fault.
It was. Fuck you. But it was good times.
Yeah.
Now that you're moving away from LA, what's your favorite memory of you and I together?
Ooh, that's a good one. Our favorite memory together?
I have a lot.
Yeah, there's actually a lot on the list. Like going to Vegas was always fun for us. The Stranger Things, it was like the day after I hit it off with Haley. We watched that the
Yep.
entire season 3 or 4.
Season
In
3.
one day, ordered Wendy's, Domino's, like Papa John's at one point. It was fucking chaos.
I ate 6,000 calories that day.
I loved when that earthquake happened and you said you couldn't feel it, and I told you to sit down.
You just went, sit down, dumbass. And I sat
and
and
the
I was
whole
like
house was shaking. We had like a tsunami in the pool.
7.1 on the is it the Richter scale?
I don't know. You're up there though, brother.
What?
Honestly,
that a
some of my
fat joke?
some of my favorite memories was actually like trying to get you to stop streaming Fortnite on like a Saturday, come get in the pool with
Holy
me and
crap.
drink. And I get it now. I'm like, yeah, them Twitch ads are hitting. That makes sense. I understand this now.
Yeah,
I understand
bro.
this reference.
Oh yeah. Bro, Matt was like the Grim Reaper to my career. I would just be going and he would just walk in and his dad had just gotten him these Yeti cups. And he'd walk in with this Yeti cup. It'd be like 2 p.m. on a Thursday. And he'd be like, and all I'd hear is the ice jingling. And he'd be like, purple Red Bull and vodka. Remember, that's all we were drinking?
Oh, bro, those acai sugar-free were
Oh,
fire.
dude.
But yeah.
I love
wasn't-
the,
Yeah.
I still think of
that was fun.
the Ariana Grande night when we were eating in the JW Marriott lobby for your vlog. And I was showing off my new leather jacket. That was a fun night. And
I don't really remember that.
you were gassing your boy up when you stood in the photo and blocked me out with her.
I didn't do that. I think I smoked too much. I started smoking weed again like 2-3 years ago, and I think it's kind of fucked my memory up. There's just a lot of gaps that I just can't really remember.
I have a lot of gaps too. I think a lot of it's the line of work we're in.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Yeah. Like I'm concerned, but you also then talked me off a ledge.
Like I
Thanks.
genuinely can't believe 8 years have gone by since 100 Thieves started. It kind of causes existential crisis in a lot of ways. Every
that's
time I
life, bro.
think about it.
That's
8
just
years
life as
is
a whole.
insane.
Yeah. You were like depressed without anyone, and now you're
Depressed
depressed
with
with
everyone.
everyone. Yeah, actually.
I'm hot, then I'm cold. I'm cold and hot.
Wow. That's
I've come to terms with how my brain works, though. Just got to recognize it.
Oh, this is what I want to ask you because there was like a direct correlation I felt in Scump's career. When Seth was the most jacked, he was the worst he was at Call of Duty. Are you worried that you're going to begin to get really focused on the gym and that it's going to impact your Valorant skill negatively?
Bro, I shit you not, and you could believe me if you want. When I was in the gym and would come home and play Valorant, the first like 2 hours, I felt like tens. I literally could not miss. And then the inevitable fall off happens.
Yeah.
But like just getting that dopamine flushing around your brain, I could put my crosshair exactly where I want it to go. I'm actually excited for that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I have now made decisions in my life from a health perspective solely
For Valorant.
investing in how I'll wake up and play tomorrow. I'm not kidding. I take
Yeah.
vitamins, fucking magnesium glycinate every night, fucking handful of these fuckers.
Yeah, like when my parents
Eat healthy.
When my dad had me, like he stopped smoking cigarettes and like drinking beer 3 times a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
And so like
for
you were
Gracie,
like, but you're like, I'm gonna get healthy for Valorant.
I'm not kidding.
That's something.
Yeah,
No, I mean, when I am fasted, when I do like my intermittent fast and I fast for 18 hours or 20 hours and I sign on Fortnite and I have got a good night's sleep, no food in me, my mental is as clear as it can be. I am 25 to 30% better.
yeah. And it's honestly once the clock strikes like 12 on o'clock, I like get depressed because I know I'm like,
Here we go.
the good hours are behind me. Now I gotta wait. I gotta be in standby mode until tomorrow morning until I wake up.
That's the thing. And Val's not a game where you can like, you really can't lock back in.
You can't check out because you won't
Yeah.
be able to lock back in. God damn it. This game is a drug.
And the Riot matchmaking, it just grips you at that 50% win rate loss rate.
These fuckers.
They know what they're doing.
God, I love that game.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
Oh, this is the we have to at least talk about it for a second. We are 3 days away from you doing a watch party for Call of Duty Next.
Oh yeah.
Black Ops 6 this week.
I'm excited for Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
I really am. I think that Treyarch has always delivered. I think it kind of looks like Cold War already with just a little bit more movement.
Yeah.
And all the maps that I've seen leaked, my biggest complaint with this past Call of Duty was the game actually was fun to play. The engine, the gunplay, it was all great. But you put us on these MW2 maps that were built in 2009. There's just so much visual clutter. There's just so much bullshit. And
compared to what there was, you're saying?
The maps are like 1-to-1, almost the exact same.
Yeah.
And I just have a problem with like the slide canceling. There's so much clutter. It's like, brother, a bomb site and like mid map on invasion it's a shit show, dude. It's just like all these tight corners and you're just running into shit. And visibility was a huge struggle for me.
Yeah.
So with Black Ops 6 and all the bullshit that they've been leaking, these kids that have it cracked on like the PlayStation Store. All the maps look very, it's like Raid from Black Ops 2. They look open lanes.
Yeah.
There's not too much happening from a collision perspective because I didn't want to say clutter again because I would have repeated myself even though I just ended up inevitably doing it. Okay. I hate myself. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited for Black Ops 6. I think it looks really good. And Treyarch had 4 years. And Maddox, that's the guy. Maddox is like, I think, kind of leading the project now.
I think he's like, for competitive too, like the Call of Duty developer GOAT that like behind the scenes that if you know, you know, like Maddox is like the GOAT and he's at Treyarch and he's taking on a bigger role now too. So.
Yeah. And this is all, not to continue to talk about me, but it's kind of insane how much it's actually going to impact my life. And I'm serious when I say this with everything, all the weight of my word behind it. Moving to Texas is going to change my life and my gaming experience significantly because I'm going to be on 6.5 ping on Texas servers.
Yeah.
I would sit there play rank play with Octane, Embos, Methods, and Scump for 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'd be sitting on 70 ping. And I never realized how bad West Coast players had it until I started playing Call of Duty again, living out here.
Yeah.
It's truly a night and day experience. And for kids that live on the West Coast and they just play with friends from school, it's like they're all together in a lobby, they're pinging West Coast servers, it's fine. But when I'm sitting there playing and my happiness is dependent on my performance, I'm like, holy shit. It's honestly going to change my life. I have 5 gig up, 5 gig down.
You're going to be seeing the future in games.
Oh my God, brother. I feel like I'm going to be cheating. But then I won't have an excuse as to why I didn't play well.
Yeah.
And I can't blame it on the weed because it's illegal.
At that point, if you play bad, you don't got nothing left. That might actually make you spiral even more.
Nah,
if you have no excuse left and you just have to reflect internally at like the crisis that is aging.
I'll just have a second kid and be like, I'm a father of 2. Shut the fuck up.
And you got to hit them with I got a mortgage. Like that always helps too. When these Fortnite kids build all over me, I got a mortgage, bro.
Dead ass. I
can't keep up with that. Yeah, I think this week's gonna be fun.
You don't even pay taxes, you dumb bitch.
Yeah. You're not a functioning member of society.
And all these they all make fun of you for being old, right? I'm like, I'm actually sitting back thinking to myself, I can't wait for this guy to hit real life. Like he's gonna think, oh, I got no responsibilities. I'm like 17 years old. I might have like a part-time job. Wait till your early 20s, dude, because you're gonna get a dose of.
It's just gonna hit you.
Oh, and some of these guys that get real mean, I'm like, you're gonna lose 1v1 to life.
Yeah,
like
it's a tough 1v1 to lose.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be tough for them.
In life, there's no respawns.
Well, I don't want them to die. I just want them to. No, I'm not saying that. No, when I say 1v1 life, I don't want them to. I don't want them to die.
Oh, my bad.
I just want them to have like really like hard challenges to overcome, and just get a dose of like what your mid-20s feel like for a man alone in your bedroom with just a very bleak outlook on the future, man.
I wanted to bring this up with you. Them. There's a trending tweet today. I don't know if it's
Teeter
fully
on the line
confirmed.
Of depression.
That someone got banned. They got flagged in Halo Infinite for teabagging. 30-minute ban. Teabagging and Halo got them banned for 30 minutes.
So
now, I
what,
don't
they
know
had
if that's fully confirmed.
6 people playing the game after that?
Bro, one of the 8 people left got banned for 30 minutes. How do they even play 4v4s? They had to do 3v4s for 30 minutes until he got back on.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I hope it was worth it, all you kids hitting Radiant.
Because life's going to hit you.
Just going to punch you straight in the face, dude.
Straight in the face.
Some dark nights ahead of you guys.
We
I'm
didn't
already through that.
We didn't even give our prediction for Black Ops 6, but oh well.
What do you mean? What's the prediction?
My prediction
What are we predicting?
is I'm excited to see the game not on a PS4 beta, and I think it's going to be really, really good. That was the biggest leak in Call of Duty history. Activision uploading that beta build on PS4.
Yeah, brother. And you know what's great, too, about Black Ops 6 dropping? I think the next, 2-3 years of gaming are going to be unreal because we're getting all these monitors now that have, 360 hertz, fucking OLED 4K. On top of that, we're going to be getting, the 5090 GPUs at the beginning of next year. Brother, the command centers, if you can afford it, are going to be unreal experience. The PC that I just ordered from Power GPU, it's getting delivered the day that we moved to Texas. He had went into a game of Rank to test it and sent me a video. He had 800 FPS. He's just playing ranked Val.
Man, you really are going to have no excuses.
Oh, yeah.
If you have 800 FPS,
I got a 144 hertz monitor. I got my
5
glasses.
gig up, 5 gig down. If you don't do well, you are actually going to spiral.
I mean, the worst that could happen has already happened in my years of... I don't care.
Okay. Good.
I care a lot.
Okay, yeah, I know.
It's going to be a problem.
So I actually just looked at your arm. Are you done with tattoos?
No. All this got done when I was going through, the hyperfixation. This was I'm just looking at tattoos on the internet 24/7, and I got all these done, and I just turned my brain off to it. I want to get more.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll
I
never
like,
reach
I
out
like
to
all
somebody
your
to make an
tattoos.
appointment for something. That's just not in my nature.
I like all your tattoos a lot, so.
Yeah, I've got some ideas. I got a photo of Haley walking up the stairs with Gary and Murph, staggered walking up with them, and I want to get that on my back. I could find detail, single needle like I have now.
Yeah.
Maybe throw Gracie in there.
Maybe like a memory of you and I.
Sure. What do you want it to be?
Maybe that one of us two when we're cuddling in the bed.
the
Remember that
noodle?
one where we're both really suntanned?
With
and
the pool noodle?
Is
Oh,
there
you're
a
talking
pool-
about real photo. I remember
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that one would be you can have Haley, Gary, and Murph on one side,
Haley's just sitting in a chair watching.
then Gracie, and then me and you.
Genghis Khan showed up too.
Dude, he was not that big a deal back then, dog. People
Bro,
just needed a
we're
fucking
like
airplane.
one in 5 people literally have his genetics inside of us.
Genghis Khan is inside of me.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for him.
What do you got going on? You got some big ass lump on your ankle there on the inside of it. What is that?
Where?
What is that thing?
This?
Yeah, what is that?
That's my scar from when I flipped a golf cart, bro.
Oh, shit.
And that's my vein. Jesus, don't scare me like that.
No, you
bro.
look healthy. I mean, bro, I've seen
The fuck?
you visibly look healthier. You're
Thanks.
slimmer, you're tanner.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I need to go get a physical.
You definitely should do that.
Yeah, it's just been enough time. 10 years.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding. Like
Nah,
13
you're a
or
tweet.
14.
You should go get that full body scan that they basically tell you, they see everything. They can predict cancer and all that shit.
The dick cancer, fuck. I want to do the thing
That's
that
why I'm
Tim
vaping.
did.
I'm gonna see if those machines actually work.
Oh, it's like you're being like one of the test dummies. Bro, all right, here's my question actually. This is what I forgot I want to bring up. Did you see the guy with Neurolink playing Counter-Strike?
Yeah, bro.
Would you get Neuralink if it made you better at video games?
I don't think you'd get the same level of dopamine from that. Like you just think shoot and it shoots
They got to test Neuralink on Enable.
Nah, he might scrap. Elon might scrap the whole project.
His brain fired 5,000 times today to reach for his vape. That's what they learned.
We can't put that type of technology in his hands or mind. I think that if World War III doesn't start by then, that would be the day it starts.
Is you with Neuralink?
Enable, not me.
Oh man. Yo, that would be so wild.
Yeah, Neuralink, I mean, God damn it. The future's, I know everybody talks about it, and I should have my pen before we start talking about this. But
Yeah, it's almost weird to do a podcast with you just not
having some sort of chemical in my
Weed
system.
in your body.
Well, listen, Neurolink is astounding that there is actually a chip in somebody's brain that is letting them control things.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that's like something that we aren't talking about every day. You know what I mean?
Forever. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's fucking insane to think about. Like, what are the next like jumps of technology going to be? You know, the thing that's been weird for me over the last few years with Apple releases is that there hasn't been anything that's, you know, everybody's really excited about the Vision Pro. That fizzled out within like 3 weeks. Apparently, they're going to have the flip phone. Samsung's already done it.
Yeah.
But it's like all of the biggest technological advancements are happening outside of Apple when that was never the case. Like, I mean, you know, a lot of people blame Tim Cook like he's an operator and he, you know, not a visionary. I get that, but I just can't imagine what consumer technology is actually going to look like when we have things like Neuralink popping up in front of us. I don't know. I wish I was better and could articulate like and theorize and predict what the future has to hold, but I'm a fucking moron, so I have really nothing productive to say on the tail end of that.
No, I mean, I almost feel like, though, we can't comprehend what's possible with it, if that makes sense. It's like quantum computing, if that were to ever be a thing. Like, we can't even comprehend what quantum computing is, like, capable of. Like, I can't comprehend what
You fucking slag.
a perfectly made Neuralink would do.
Tap in, Elon.
Like, would it be like the voice from Dune? If I told myself, like, I want to go shut the light off, like the light switch off, would I just then like appear in front of my light switch because it takes over my body?
I just don't think we want that. Like, I don't think we want to be more connected. We got to get disconnected.
I don't, but do you want to be actually disconnected? Like,
I
don't
think I do. Yeah. If I wasn't
could you
making
live off the grid?
I think I could.
Really?
I mean, it's tough when people like us have this conversation because then people at home, I know my entire livelihood is built from social media. So it's rich coming from me saying like, I don't like social media. But yeah, brother, I mean, just out here, sitting here playing pickleball, fucking, I went over to my buddy's house like a few months back. We were just throwing a Frisbee around. I'm like, man, it sucks. Like, I got older and all the things that I enjoyed doing as a kid, just going outside and running around, just making a game out of anything, you don't do that anymore as an adult, or at least I don't.
Yeah.
And I'm so much happier. You know, we just are all on the same fucking treadmill of this dopamine fucking crashing our brain from another endless swipe that has nothing productive for me to look at.
Oh, wow.
Nothing of value or of anything that I'm enjoying, but I just sit there and I continue to do it, even though it just is making me more and more miserable. We are addicted, and I'm addicted. I would love to disconnect.
Wow, you went deep with that.
Just go play golf, play sports, mount my wife.
How long is... Oh, okay. Shout out Genghis. How long do you expect...
Very animalistic.
How long do you expect to do what you do?
I don't know. I really love streaming right now, but I'm sure I'll get burnt out on that in like 5 months, and we'll be right back where we started.
I mean, I know a few of the guys that, you know, I blew up with in Fortnite in that era that are into their 30s or later 30s, where they're kind of going like, yeah, I can see a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah,
I just don't think I'd ever stop working. I don't know. I don't like to think about it just because I need to just do what's in front of me and like what makes me happy that day, because I always struggle to find happiness in the long term if I put... You know, this internet bullshit, I'll say this, like, all these TikToks now that I'm getting fed about ADHD, it's actually been, I almost feel like I'm part of a support group, because I would joke around about having ADHD and like, haha, funny, yada, yada. But it's actually, I'm frustrated. Like, it sucks for me to know that all the problems that I had my entire life, like I always just thought there was something, I didn't like that aspect of myself. Like, you know, we don't need to go down like a self-help fucking rabbit hole here, but I actually feel better knowing that a lot of the and I'm not using it as an excuse, the shortcomings that I have and things that I can't do well are actually, there's many other people like me that struggle with the same things every day.
Oh, of course.
And I'm frustrated by it because I'm like, okay, so there's a reason why it's hard for me to be happy consistently. My frontal lobe is underdeveloped. just like my meat.
Two things in common.
We're not on stream anymore.
No, I mean,
Talking about meat just doesn't hit the same when you have 30 people looking at you behind the camera right now.
true.
I feel uncomfortable. They probably feel uncomfortable. I'm going to rip this vape. Stop
Most people
talking.
do.
Eric shouldn't give me this thing. My wife's going to bring it up. I'm going to tell her.
Eric did it.
I was at camp.
Eric did it. I think we should blame Eric for all of our problems.
That golf cart is...
Loud.
I want to drive one of those things.
I don't like golf
Take
carts.
the governor off it, just fly around, bomb it down a hill, die.
That'd be awesome.
Yo, you know the biggest issue with the United States is?
What is?
It's not our politics. It's not our lack of neighborly love. It's the fact that we don't have fucking bullet trains.
Big oil, bro. They lobby against it.
I know, but can you imagine like how much better I saw a map of China and they showed over the course of like 5-10 years how quickly they built out this high-speed rail system. It is insane how far behind the United States and our like infrastructure actually is.
In Japan, the bullet train is awesome. I was sitting on it. They drove over a cart. They had ramen. They had this. They had that. I was like, well, I'll take that. Flying through all the scenic areas in Japan, it was the best thing ever. But apparently that train is like happening from LA to Vegas. Like it's underway.
No. They've spent like $6 billion on it or something, and they have like 100 feet built out or something crazy like that.
100 feet's better than nothing.
You know what's cool about the Olympics is like everybody on social media actually from the United States like rallying around like a common theme.
Oh yeah.
Last time I truly feel like we felt that, I can't remember any of the other past Olympics, and this is going to sound terrible, was the Iraq War.
Or 9/11, yeah.
9/11.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everybody was like...
All the world, everything's meant to polarize us now, bro.
I know. I'm not saying I want to... War, I feel like...
Oh, to be really careful here.
No. First of all, it ain't my first day out here. Second of all...
But there's very few times where you just start a sentence where war, I feel like, as two white men who are greatest problem is your Wendy's order being messed
I was
up by
actually going to have
JHD.
like a very neutral perspective.
All right, let's hear it.
No, I don't even want to do it, man. Just like I don't want that war.
Yeah. Why don't we just stop having wars?
Well, that's what I always think about. It's like my dependency on the assumption that war is not going to start or happen from a world global like World War III. I just like there's no way that these people in this day and age with all the information and technology that we have, we would ever get to the point where we would be scrapping like we were in World War II. Nuances of like war and how much it's changed with technology. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just like there's no way that anybody would bring upon this hellfire to the population in any of these countries and just have people dying. But then I think like Ukraine and Russia, it's happening right now.
Yeah, bro.
China wants to invade Taiwan. Maybe I don't know anything about that. So please don't get mad at me.
I mean, that was the whole discussion. Is like people couldn't believe this was happening in this day and age because you feel like, wow. How is this even fucking real, bro?
Yeah. Well, hey, good news is
you're driving to Wendy's?
No, good news is if a nuclear warhead start firing off, everybody in California, you guys be incinerated immediately. Texas, I'll be good.
You won't be too far off, buddy.
No, I know, but what are they going to do? They're going to come invade. They're going to come up through the Gulf and brother, I'm good.
Wow, that's some copium right there.
I actually think about that.
That is some copium. I'm good.
It's like ignorance, but like completely irrational. Like if warheads were going off, everybody's going to be fucked anyways. But I'm just saying, like,
yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night.
LA's got to be a target.
Yeah, I feel like Silicon Valley would be more. Wipe out the tech, big tech. Right.
I bought one of them radios that you can crank. In case there was like an EMP off TikTok. I'm good there too. I'll have communication.
Bro, my grandma used to order all those as seen on TV
Hell
things.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're a big fan of doing that too? For like random ads?
Like QVC like type shit? Yeah. Instagram ads begin. I bought these shorts from Instagram ad.
Nice.
I got a really good idea for a business on it, like Instagram, TikTok shop, like an upgraded table tray for sitting in front of your TV and watching shows while you eat. Me and Haley use these like busted ass wooden ones that we've had for like 3 years, bro. The amount of like in and out like sauce like that I
in the
spread
crevices.
that we clean them. She cleans them. I don't clean them.
Good.
Shout out Haley Haig.
Yep.
With the jumper. I think those trays could be upgraded substantially.
Okay.
And I think I kind of want to do it.
Okay.
I never will,
Yeah.
but I want to.
100% you won't.
I'll never start another business again, dude. It's a miracle that we're all even sitting here.
It is. But it's a joy that we're all together.
I think so. I've actually had a great time at camp.
Summer Sendoff has been a blast.
Summer send-off's been electric.
Everyone's having a great time. Look at the smiles on everyone's faces.
We're holding everybody at gunpoint.
Yeah, no one's allowed to leave.
See, I don't like when this many people are on set because then I'm like, man, if I were sitting there watching me just talk about the things that I'm talking about right now, I'd fucking hate that. I'm sorry, guys.
They're okay. All right, we're about to go film hide and seek. Zach is going to
I
be
don't
one
want
of
the
the people.
podcast to end, though. I want to keep these people here longer.
Yeah, I'm down. But we're about to have to hunt down Zach. I don't think we're ever going to find him, bro.
Brother, that man scaled a door that is like 12 feet in the compound and stood on top of a pipe that should not be stood on.
No.
And we didn't find him for like 2 hours. And he was like hiding in plain sight. I don't want to do anything competitive with Jesser, with Two Hype.
Man, that pickleball really shook you.
Bro, I was worse than I thought I could ever be, man. That was kind of...
I mean, dude, Zach played like 7 college sports.
No, I know, but...
Jesser's like basically in the NBA at this point.
I understand. I just...
You play Valorant for 12 hours a day.
Yeah, but I'm still hard stuck ascending, bro.
Damn, you're not immortal?
No, I've been Immortal 4X, but I'm just not very good at anything. I have to work really hard to get to be good at something, and then I'm just like slightly above average at it. Not any sports, I'll tell you. Well, I'm not bad at golf.
Do you think, can you feel the difference in 20-year-old COD Nadeshot's reaction time versus 32-year-old Nadeshot's reaction time?
No, I think I'm actually better at gaming than I was then.
Really?
I do, but everybody got better too, so it doesn't really matter.
Wow. Who would be better at peak Call of Duty? If you played Call of Duty like you used to, would 32-year-old Nadeshot be better than 20-year-old Nadeshot?
Nah, that's cap. Nah, probably not.
Wow.
I used to grind.
You did, bro. You did used to grind.
Fucking working on nade spots and shit. My greatest achievement I ever had was beating Fear Assassin and Fear Choppy on Wetworks Sabotage.
Wow.
That was like, I'm like, oh, wait, I could go pro. Those for anybody that doesn't know, Fear Assassin, Fear Choppy, and Team
2007.
Fear with Moho and Pac-Man, those guys were like the final boss of Halo at that time in a
your
lot of
mind.
kids' eyes. And I had it on my fucking Dazzle DVC 100. We beat their asses in a game battles match, and I'd never look back. It was like the greatest. I think it
That
might
was like
be,
your Eureka moment?
brother. Yeah, straight out of Interstellar. Throw the papers up. Come here, Eric Foreman. Come fuck me. She kissed him right after.
That is true. She just wanted to let it out.
Yeah.
Are you going to go see Interstellar when it's re-released in theaters?
No, because I bought
A new
83-inch
TV. Here we
OLED
go.
TV
Yeah, that's what
that's
this
got Dolby Atmos. I ain't ever going to the theater.
Ever again?
No, I'll see Interstellar in 70 millimeter.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll go do it. I'm gonna buy. Actually, there probably won't be that many people in theaters because there's so many of them in Texas. I won't
You're
have to
right.
buy seats to avoid chewing.
True. And there'll be cheaper tickets. Probably. Maybe. So it's a win-win.
I got a lot of hair on my leg.
I really got to go pee.
No, you're not gonna go.
Okay.
How long have we been going for? 60? Oh, 56. We're getting to an hour and a half, no problem.
All right, can I go pee then really quick?
Sure, I'll sit here and talk.
All right. Oh, shit. Why am I taking those?
I kind of have to urinate as well. Bring a bottle.
I got you. I'll bring a bottle.
So about that Democratic Party. Nah, politics are insane. Politics are insane. Look at all these damn freeloaders down there doing goddamn nothing. Me and Jack over here carrying the boat. What are these creators doing? Just sitting at a picnic table, probably enjoying their time here. Probably makes them like 100 Thieves more. That'll deliver an experience for us in the future, I'm sure. This your juvie can's sideways jar, brother. This new Valorant bundle is everything and more. I can't wait to get home and buy that fucking thing. What else can we talk about? Sky's real blue today. One of the guys on production looked up. He saw the moon. He said, "Why is the moon out right now?" I said, "Brother, that's it's in the sky like all the time in the mornings." He said, "Man, I must be a fucking idiot." I love his self-awareness. I don't think he's an idiot. I just don't think maybe he's not going outside enough. I don't know. I wonder who's going to win the election. I actually don't know. No, all bullshit aside, like I know it's fun for me to make jokes about the left, where I actually sit somewhere in the. I actually agree with a lot of policies and a lot of outlook on just life in general, mainly around like science and certain things on the Democratic side. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail because I'll sound like a fucking idiot, but I agree with certain things on the right as well. I do find it crazy though. I don't know anything about Kamala Harris. I don't have anything against her. Like Joe Biden, I didn't like just because I'm like, brother, you're the president of the United States. It's not his fault that his age has now, put him in a position where he is not at full capacity anymore. And then when he started the first debate versus Trump, I actually felt bad for him. I'm like, man, it's just like an old guy. I just don't like politicians in general. But with Kamala Harris, I'm like, yo, there's no way that you guys are that tapped in with what she's been doing as the vice president. And then all of a sudden, everybody would just blindly like, we vote for Kamala. I'm like, brother, she hasn't even spoken out loud yet, like about any policies. And she has now up until this point. But, bro, politics are just insane. Where all of a sudden, like, we got two
Aaron
choices.
Judge just hit his 50th home run.
And neither choice is really like a great choice, but everybody just
fifth
like
player in history
Kamala
to hit
Harris
50
is
home
the
runs
savior.
in
I'm like,
3
bro,
seasons.
we don't even know her.
He is so good. If I could save Aaron Judge from the side of a cliff, or most of my relatives, guess we're gonna have less people at Christmas this year. Do you have a favorite athlete?
Lonzo Ball.
Is he? You think he's ever coming back?
He's coming back this year.
Like officially?
Yeah.
I always feel bad for athletes that are just like huge what ifs. Has he reached what if level yet because of all his injuries?
Absolutely, bro. He hasn't played in like 4 seasons.
I feel bad for them, bro.
Yeah, I'm hoping everything goes well. Apparently, he's been doing 5-on-5, contact. He's good, but we'll see. I mean, the guy literally had like a groundbreaking surgery. Like they replaced all of his cartilage and I think his meniscus, like a transplant. It's fucking
Holy
insane.
shit! I didn't know it to that level.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it would actually probably be one of the best like comebacks in sports history if he does. I think
Is
there's
he
only
still on
been
the
one.
Bulls?
Yeah, he's on the Bulls
Okay.
still. No, I'm excited for Chicago Bears this year, man. Like I definitely haven't been as tapped in as I was when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
With more time on my hands. But
2 weeks till the
it's
NFL
just
season.
excited. I'm excited to have like the optimism and the hope that everybody in Chicago has right now. Because Caleb Williams looked really good in preseason and in the couple games that he played.
Are you gonna try to go to a game?
No, I think football is better on TV. I'm a firm believer in that.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool to go to Soldier Field and bring Haley and Gracie, but football is, I think, entirely better experience on television. I think most sporting events are actually like that, besides like baseball and basketball. Baseball, like, I think the experience is exponentially better in the stadium. Basketball, like, when you walk through the tunnels, like, to your seats for the first time, you're like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But football, it's just like, you go to a game, a lot of downtime for television, the commercials, and it's a lot of sitting there waiting around.
And most times it's fucking freezing.
Yeah. And on top of that, like, I actually think having the announcers and the commentary, which is like, the folks that go to the baseball games, they'll bring a radio and listen to the radio broadcast. If you don't have like the casting and the commentators, it's like you don't remember the game as well because you don't have something to, I think that's there's got to be like a real study behind that.
There's definitely people that are at baseball games like, what inning are we in?
Yeah.
Like what? Oh, all right. 4th inning already. Time to get my third hot dog.
We could wrap it up. We got an hour. It's been nice conversation. A little tableside chat.
Matt, good luck with your move.
Thank you, brother.
I feel like this is the 12th video I've referenced that in.
Yeah, I feel like we've been saying goodbye for like fucking 2
bro,
months.
just like, get the fuck out of here already, man. CouRage Nadeshot Show, though, will continue, to be clear.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to sponsor the CouRage Nadeshot Show, please. Like, please do. We actually really need it. So, your ad here, right?
Neurolink.
Yeah, I don't think that one's happening. All right, bye, guys.
See you, everybody. What a time.
That was fun.
Let's go kidnap Wendy.